Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Fat Squirrel. Welcome back to a brand new video here today on this channel. And in this one, I'm going to be doing a very special video. I worked hard, so I hope you enjoy. And I'm going to be doing a top 5 zombies video, and it's going to be the top 5 best zombies maps in Black Ops 3. And I'm not going to be including the Giant because it's just a remaster and not like an actual in-game map that comes with like a DLC. And so these are all personal opinions, by the way, and I worked real hard on it. And if you guys do enjoy this, let me know with a like, and I'll be sure to make more top 5 videos. Also, if you guys have a different personal opinion than this one, let me know in the comment section below. But let's get into the number 5 spot. And coming in our number 5 spot is unfortunately Revelations. And I'm sorry to say it, but I personally actually do really enjoy Revelations. I enjoy all the maps on this list. But the only problem with it that I really have is that it's too easy. Literally anyone who's had like any zombies experience and can get the Thunder Gun and the upgraded Apothecon Servant can get to around 100. And also it was extremely overhyped because when Treyarch was like advertising this map, everyone thought it was going to be super cool, and then it was like ridiculously easy, and there was no like new map to it. It was all old, and it didn't have anything new to really offer. It just brought back old weapons and stuff from previous games and previous maps. And also it was kind of like a letdown, so that's why it comes in our number 5 spot. I still really do enjoy it because it brings back the Thunder Gun, the Peacekeepers in there. It brings back a couple cool guns that are pretty cool to play with, and it's still fun to play, but unfortunately it comes in our number 5 spot. And coming in at the number 4 spot on my list, I have Zetsubo Noshima. And I just have to say, I really do like Zetsubo Noshima. It's actually one of my personal favorites, but compared to the other ones, it's lower because the next 3 maps are pretty good. Or next 2 maps or 1 map, I can't even remember. 2 maps, I think, are really good. But the very bad problems with it is it's pretty hard. That's why most people kind of stay away from it. It's very tedious to set up and get the Pack-a-Punch open and get the skull and the shield. And it takes forever to do that too. It probably takes you about an hour to do that. That's without getting perks. It takes about an hour to set up. And it also has very dull colors. It's not very bright. It's not really like optimistic, which is kind of what they're going for as a scary map, which is why I think it's still fun to play. But it comes into our number 4 spot. And coming in at our number 3 spot on my list, I have Shadows of Evil, and it's a very difficult map, which is one of the reasons most people don't really like it. Once you get the hang of it, it's all right, but it's pretty difficult when you first start. It's also very tedious to get the Pack-a-Punch open. If you're going for the swords, it takes a while to do that, and all the little beast mode things you have to do to get the stuff down. That's very tedious. It's just less tedious than Zetsubo Noshima, I feel. So that's why I put it in 3rd instead of 4th. And then a couple other things is the Margwa. They're pretty common, and they have like a lot of health. Once you Pack-a-Punch, they're all right, but before they're pretty scary. And there's not really a whole lot of training or camping spots on this map, which is another problem I have with it. There's really only a few, and if you don't like them, you're kind of screwed. But I would like to put this in number 1 because it is personally like it's up there. I would rather put it at like 1 or 2 instead of I think this is 3. Yeah, I would rather put it at 1 or 2 just because it's really good. But these next maps are so good that they have to come before it. And with this number 2 spot, you guys already know what the number 1 spot is, but the reason Garage Covey is at my number 2 spot is because it's difficult, but it's on that like verge of like being difficult and being like fun to play, like really fun because you have objectives and stuff, and it's extremely fun. There's so many things to do in the map, and it's not tedious at all. You don't have to do half the things in the map. I love that you can ride on the dragons, that they're always flying around, and they like burn stuff that you can't go into for a short period of time. And they also brought back the PPSH and the Ray Gun Mark III, and those are just some great weapons. There's always like a training spot. It's relatively simple if you don't want to do the complex stuff, but if you're like a complex player, you can do all the complex stuff. But if it's one of the maps that Treyarch did right, and comes in at our number 2 spot. And the number 1 spot on my list, or the best map in my opinion in BO3 Zombies, is Dreisendrach, of course. The difficulty is like it can be hard if you want to get the fire bow or the void bow, or it can be easy if you want to get the lightning bow or the wolf, or if you're good at them. Doesn't really matter, but it's got an amazing Easter egg. Most like average players could do it once they get the boss fight down. Is about the hardest part. It's got lots of diversity with all the different bows you can choose each game. It's got all the bonus, like all the quests and stuff you have to go for each bow. They're pretty fun, and they go with the game. It's not like a bunch of extra stuff you have to do. I like how you have to do the pack-a-punch, where you have to like set it up in 3 different areas, and as well as feeding the dragons. And the location itself, which is in a castle, it's an amazing map, and it comes into my #1 spot. Alright guys, if you did enjoy my top 5, let me know with a comment down below, and also subscribe if you're new. Leave a like if you want to see more like this, and let me know with a comment as well. I'm probably going to be doing more either way, not as many. It depends on how many I do, depends on if you guys like this or not and how good the video does. But if you guys don't agree with my list, which I'm assuming most of you don't because I'm kind of picky with maps, let me know your list in the comments down below. And remember, this is all personal opinion, and if you guys, I worked really hard on this, so if you guys did leave a like, it would mean a lot. I worked for a few hours on this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.